By end of tomorrow, we shall announce those names, the 3 names replacing as acting directors of KCCA, the deputy director, the director, and the director public health.
What were some of the recommendations in the report that informed the decision of dismissal of these 3 directors?
According to the report of the IGG, the IGG was not satisfied with the happening in KCCA. According to people died in Chitezi, around 35 people died, and there were several warnings that anything can happen anytime. So they do not react in time. According to the report, it says that warning came as from 2015. That's when the warnings came, but they did not bother. Then the president talked about it in 2018 in his speech. 2018, he also talked about it. And so many investors have been coming in KCCA to do something on garbage management, recycling, and turning waste to energy, and they've been turning those investors around. So they did not do anything, yet they had wanted to assist us because we didn't have money to manage that garbage. Turning them around is that they neglected that. They neglected their ideas. And that's what they said in the report, that there was some corruption in that issue. I'm not an IGG, so I cannot say, but according to the report, that's how it read, that there was some corruption in those issues.
What would be the mode of selection of the interim?
We select someone who has the capacity and thing, and educated, with an experience to work with public service. But that is not our work. That's the work of Public Service Commission. They are going to advertise. Then after 3 months, they will appoint someone who will be an eligible person to work in KCCA as a director. But we want someone who is so hardworking and who is a person of people. That is upon the cases now. Within, we are going to appoint someone from inside there to act for 3 months. Then afterwards, yes, today or tomorrow. We are also looking around, see who is the best. So you wait for our communication by end of today or tomorrow.
I'm yet to get the details of what is in the IGG's report, but the fundamental is one, the lack of funding led us to this situation. To begin with, I don't want to use this forum to contest what was stated in the dismissal letters of our engagements. The issue is that as KCCA, we needed to decommission Chitezi over about 8 or 9 years ago. Due to lack of funds, we couldn't decommission Chitezi. Had we decommissioned Chitezi, this situation would have happened. The failure to decommission Chitezi was a result of lack of funding, was because of lack of funding. It was not because of the laxity or failure to fulfill our duties as staff of KCCA. Now, the lack of funding also is not because of government's laxity. Our treasury has limited funding as well. Many activities remain underfunded every financial year, amongst which was the decommissioning of Chitezi and the securing of a new site for taking our garbage. As public servants, we have to submit to any investigation. If you're a public servant, you have to submit yourself to an investigation. And we shall, like we submit ourselves to the IGG, where we made statements, we shall submit ourselves to any investigation in order to bring clarity to this issue. This is an issue where 35 or 40 people lost their lives. It is something where the public needs to know the truth. Where did things go wrong? If we failed, it will be established. I mean, where the failure was, the cross will fall. So, for me, I'm happy. There's going to be an investigation which will bring to closure who was at fault. And our being dismissed is part of the process, and let's see where it ends. Our dismissal, by the way, between it may be also maybe good for the city, because it may bring about clarity on the issue of waste management. What are the underlying issues why the issue of closure of cities has taken a whole 9 years? Why we have had to lose 45 people in the process? Why funding is required to be prioritized to ensure such a problem does not happen again? So there are positives and negatives. At an individual level, it may be a minus, but at institutional level, there is a plus that is likely to come out of this. In that the dangers of inadequate attention to waste management are now very clear in the public's eye, in government's lens, and everyone. The 4.1 billion that is spent every financial is intended for equipment that spreads the rubbish when it gets to Chitezi, so the mountain does not rapidly grow. Because when you come and dump rubbish, the mountain grows faster if it is not spread. So this equipment we hire from a company called Nippon. It gives us a bulldozer and an excavator. So all the rubbish that comes from Okono, Nansana, Chira, Machinde, Sabagavo, Wakiso, and Kampala, all those trucks go there and just dump the rubbish. KCCA spends the money to spread this rubbish, then overlay it with gravel, so the mountain does not grow so fast. If we're not doing that, this mountain would have collapsed much earlier than it did.